Guess what we're doing? Well, let me just... Can I face the camera? I can face the camera. And that just... Yeah. We are going to upgrade Lyney today. Lynette. We're never getting Lyney. So eventually, we are going to be using her. And frankly, we've finally got priority. Or rather, they've told us what we need to do. Yoink. These things are going to be a problem. So at least I'm just getting this stuff today. What we need is order. And then we're going to do his quest. His quest, yeah. I've never been in this domain before. I don't think I have. All the books I've got so far have just been from either chests or events. We are blowing a lot of resin on this domain, hope you know. What's it look like 4 people swimming around here? There we go. We are missing one. Mio, I see you coming into this world. Where are you going to come in at? Ah, there we are. Can we go? Yes. I'm ready. That's literally the only piece of SpongeBob before I got. Oh, and everyone's got a gene. I wonder if we've got a C4 gene. I hope we've got a C4 gene. We're gonna be here for a long time. Kind of thought we'd be fighting underwater. Kind of hoped we'd be fighting underwater. Oh! So we're fighting the aliens. Good to know. Oh! I've got another achievement. I collected none of my achievements. Mainly because I haven't actually written them down in an achievement tracker. Why is my HP going down so fast, huh? Okay. Get away.
Quit following me.
Oh shoot, did I click the right button there? No, I did not, but I will stay. I did not click the right button. At the very least, friendship with Scar is going to go up a bit. Either way, it's all resin getting spent.
The wind rises.
Yeet. What, sorry.
Too slow.
I'm always leaving Jean behind. Oh dear, we left our healer behind. You dumbasses. Oh, Jean got in. Somehow. Oh, you lagged. How are you managing to type? Huh? How do they do that? How do they type as they fight? There we go. I wonder if Change C4 works in co-op. It probably does. This is why I live for co-op. All these funny incidents. Okay. Yes. We got a purple, we got a purple. I wonder what book I'd have if I were engaged in impact. What book would represent me? I do know my artifacts would probably be from the Tower of Abject Pride, at least. Wait for Jean. Wait. Okay, there we go. Why are you even blow up your cat? Ah. Ah. Oh, I think this is a C4G. Could be wrong, but I did feel a bit faster than I usually am.
Quit following me.
Books, 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 books. Ah, never purple. This feels nice. Can we just keep doing this? Just purple all the time. If I don't get yeeted, I will happily just... Oh, last three, okay. That's fine. I really want to explore this area. Wait! Okay. This is a chunky domain. They're stronger than you think they'd be. The enemy size. Yeah, maybe I should be a different character. I am Wanderer main. Okay. What do we get? I wish we could get books from the traveling salesman from Innistrad, but it just seems like something that could happen, you know? Yeah. Let me just scoot. I'll come back with a bit of a boost as well. Just to make it go slightly faster. I've got some crit food I can use. After we boost Lynette, I think we'll finally start really focusing on Wanderer again. Because he's not good enough. Right, let me just get my resin. Let me just do some. Actually, hang on. Let me condense this all first. I don't like it when this overcaps. It's like, woo. Okay. We aren't going to be using the rest of the resin. The rest of the fragile resin. We're saving that. Easier to go to Lyney. Lyney! Where is she?
1, 2, breathe. 3, 4.
There we go. And there she is. First slate, let's just do that. Get this out of the way. Just all the green gears up. Green gears and blue order books now. Good to know. Yeah, I need to fight more often. And guide to order. All no, come on, Sucrose. What are you trying to do here? Why aren't you changing? Think, are you feeling generous today? Yes, you are. Okay. How far up can we get these, I wonder? Not very far. We're just gonna be collecting books from now on. Okay. And I did it again. Ah. There we go. Let's see if we can find some more teammates. It's nice and cool today. The heat wave has ended. It was horrendous while it lasted, but now we're back to normal. Hang on, let me fix this. There we go. fine. I'm only doing this because you desperately need one. Oh. I think I've got the donut. For real, I need to upgrade both of them to 90. Okay. I don't know which one I've got on Kokomi, but let's pretend I'm not here a sec. Yeah, I got a good one. I'm coming! Wait. Demonstrate your child. Should I pull for him or not? Can you tell me? I did not get this donut by choice, okay? I was trying really, really hard to get Wonders back. I unconsensually got 2 donuts. Huh. Lynette. Ah! The names are too similar, and I'm too stupid. I need to make a team for my Sino. Spent so much effort on the guy. Well, we don't need gold yet. Just hoping for an extra boost, but okay. We going? We do be going. So that's weapon you've got in your Lyney. I'm doing damage. I'm not okay because I am. And I feel better for it. That's what a signature weapon does. Damage. It feels weird. It used to be the spam set was doing damage. I don't like these alien things. I think I remember, you know, these aliens are inspired by it. This is what I feel like they might be. Concept art from Okami, the game. I did get a concept art book for that game. And that's what it looks like. Oh shoot! Well, at least they declined first. That was accidental. I think we all just accidentally declined in the first time we were asked. I'm coming. Do you want heals or not? Don't shoot the healer. The healer won't heal you if you shoot me. Actually, they'll do it. They'll do it anyway, but they'll still make it painful for you. Am I doing more damage than child? Because there's no medicine to that burn. I think I'm doing more damage, slightly. Oh, someone left. I should leave. Tomorrow will be the bosses. Mainly because I only just remembered them now. I mean, I could do them now, but this feels like there's not really much point, is there? Oh, someone's got to look. And judging from the icon, it's the good, the pretty to look. I wish I could dolphin dive. Sad. What is this? It is something. Oh. I'm sort of waiting for these guys to kick me. I hope this shredded teapot we get is, I hope it's an underwater one. Okay? Please give us an underwater shredded teapot for Fontaine. I mean, think of it. Just make it inside of a teapot, but full of water. Yeah, I'd go for that. Give us a fishbowl. I'm actually going to put that in the requests. Maybe it's already unlocked. I just haven't figured out how to do it. I should probably check. There we go. You know what, maybe we could do one boss. I might just use that resin anyway. Lynette. Let me in. Let's cause some chaos. Let's meet some new people. Not in my world. Not in my world. No. No. Thank you. I know the Kavi glitch. Don't know how to do it, but I know it's a thing. Granted, I know it's kind of patched, and apparently the person who was the victim was actually the person who did the glitch in the first place. Remember seeing these cute little animatics on YouTube where the travelers first come to the world. Oh. And the sustainer of heavenly principles is just yeeted by Kavi. Let me in, I'll cause some chaos. No, I did say I was going to use a food buff, but apparently I've just forgotten about that, but okay. Look at that trail the bird leaves. Best gadget.
Too slow.
I have no idea. How would everyone feel about domain run? Hmm? I could technically time it because I could put up the I could put up the PS4 display and let that time it for me. Wait for me. Ready. I'm still torn on whether I should get or try to get Zhongli's C2. So I've gone to F2P. No one's probably noticed, but no more Welkin. It's been like that for a while. You can't play 3 gachas at once and just... I realised if I kept doing it, if I kept doing Welkin, I'd be tempted to spend money on effort accounts. Nah.
Too slow.
I'm not falling down that hole. Name's not Alice. It may mean my life is incredibly boring. I do not do the magic mushrooms. I do not drink the unidentified substances. Oh, bye. Please. Thank you. There was hesitation there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the last one.
Quit following me.
You never waited.
Wind rises.
You need to vary these a bit.
Now disappear.
Like the players have buffs and debuffs, but vary the reward for it, you know? I'm kind of grateful they don't do quick battles. for Genshin at least.
Too slow.
Because then you really would just have people doing it as a routine. Please increase the resin cap. We all want the resin up. We want more resin. Okay. I can do one more. I have 20 resin, basically. Okay, that's fine. I did get the feeling they were already out of resin. Been trying to catch up on my QS&P lore. It's taken a long time. Oh. Are you trying to hit me? I got yeeted for stealing. Firstly, oh, I missed the crystal fly. Hello. Heh. Anyway. Where's Animal? Yeah. Huh. Okay, not today. Or later today even. But today we have a quest. Now, I know this is halfway through, okay? This is like, we've skipped the part where we meet, the cryo, paparazzi that I do not remember the name of. We've gone to the part where she's Charlotte, that's it. Lyney's been entertaining this singular person here for days.
Wow, Mr. Magician! How did you know which card I picked?
Scam, I've done this before, I did it once.
Oh, it's simple. Come closer and I'll let you in on my secret. Magicians have a special skill called telepathy, which means we can read other people's minds.
No, it's you mark the cards.
Really?
Little dots.
Then, what am I thinking?
Well, first you need to relax, because...
Aww.
Why are the kids in this game so stupid?
And now you're getting a little flustered. You're trying to find a way... You snuck out from home today, didn't you? You told your family a little lie so you could come out and play. Now, that's not a good habit.
You can tell? Oh boy.
No, you were...
You really can read my mind.
You're easier to read than an actual book.
Of
A picture
course.
book.
And that's the end of my performance. You should really be heading home. Remember to apologize to your family, alright? They must
Hello,
be worried
Lunar
about
Wind.
you.
Welcome to the stream.
Alright, got it. Bye, Mr. Magician.
Did some grinding for Lynette. Eh.
Hey, Lyney?
Why, hello. We meet again.
Got some
Are
books.
you looking for me? What's the situation?
You're sus, apparently.
Oh, why don't you guess, Mr. Telepathic?
Oh, please. You didn't believe that spiel, did you? The power of telepathy is quite beyond me.
I know, but Paimon believes anything.
I'm sure that child would beg to differ. Seems like you were right on the money.
That
Kinda
was
obvious.
nothing more than a little trickery. I made an educated guess based on his micro-expressions.
Ooh, he can do that. I can't.
plus
I
the
tried
fact
reading
that
the
he was
micro
only
expressions.
kid
I can't
here
do it.
without his parents, and he looked as guilty as sin. He made it easy for me. You guys, on the other hand, let me guess. Don't tell me you're here for the Phantom Weasel, are you?
Wow. Got it in one. Is this more of your trickery at work?
No, Charlotte's probably been a bit too obvious in her questioning.
Wait, really? No trickery this time. It was pure luck. His warning letter's been the talk of the town, so I figured that maybe you were asking around about that.
We do tend to stick our nose in about everything.
Bingo! I plan on writing a column reporting on the latest news about the Phantom Weasel. So, Lyney, what are your thoughts on this infamous thief's reappearance?
To be honest, it makes me angry.
Angry? Why?
You read his letter, right? The Phantom Weasel claims he's planning something in 3 nights' time at the Opera House. That's
Oh,
the night I'll
again.
be performing there.
His show's gonna be scuppered all over again.
What are the chances? Wait a minute, you don't think he's after you, do you?
Well,
Oh,
if
he's a
he
fatui.
is, then his warning is clearly a direct challenge to me personally. And if he's not, then it's still going to be a huge headache for me.
Oh.
The mere mention of the Weasel's name is enough to scare people off. So once the contents of that letter get out, barely anyone will be showing up to watch my show.
Wouldn't it be the opposite?
But I've been preparing for this for a long time. I'm not about to let him ruin my big day. This leaves me with only one choice. I have to expose the Phantom Weasel's identity before the show begins.
Really? So what you're saying is, we might get to see a live duel between a famous magician and an infamous thief? Wow, this has exclusive written all over it.
This has setup written all over it, you
To
mean?
be honest, I'm not sure if I'll emerge the victor. The Phantom Weasel is a notorious crook, infamous for his inscrutable methods.
You're being far too modest, Lyney. I think your magic tricks are even more inscrutable than those of a thief.
Eh?
Thanks for the compliment, though I have to say I don't care much for the comparison. A lot of people liken magicians to thieves because we both have the ability to make things disappear without the person noticing. But there's an important difference that these people overlook.
Yeah, magicians aren't actually thieves.
Allow me to demonstrate with a quick magic trick. Here, I have a flower. Just an ordinary flower that was picked not long ago. Watch it carefully now. 3, 2, 1.
It's gone!
That's the question. Where did it go? Therein lies the difference between us. Thieves make precious things disappear, but only magicians make them reappear.
Where did he appear to,
If
though?
I could now invite you all to check your clothes, there might be a surprise in there somewhere.
A surprise? Let me see!
Oh, wait, what? Okay, that's pretty good.
It's right there!
It was Lynette, though.
You haven't moved this whole time! What an outstanding trick! Sorry, Lyney, it seems that my previous praise was woefully inadequate. Clearly, magic is the superior art form to theft.
It's not magic, it's literally Lynette.
Don't worry, I didn't take offense. I just wanted to take the opportunity to perhaps change some of the preconceived notions you might have about magicians. Since Caesar's death, a lot of people associate magicians with criminality. It can be quite frustrating.
Oh.
I can imagine. Coming back to your trick just now, might I presume that you are well versed in floral symbolism? For example, magicians often use rainbow roses in their flower-related performances to represent passion and romantic encounters.
I did hear he was a bit of a flirt.
But you used a Looney-Doo spell, which, if I'm not mistaken, allude to separations. I'm curious to know if there was any
Foggy's
deeper
not flirting
meaning
with us.
behind this choice.
Impressive knowledge. It's no wonder you're such a successful journalist. But I'm afraid I don't know the first thing about floral symbolism. I'm just in the habit of using Looney Doo spells in my magic. It sounds like something I should look into, though. I'll buy myself a copy of Fontaine's Floral Language Facts when I have some time. But it'll have to wait until this phantom weasel business is behind us.
Might help you if you got it before then.
Well noted. In that case, this brings us to the end of our interview. I, for one, am looking forward to the final showdown between you and the thief. Please feel free to get in touch to update me on any further developments. Otherwise, I will of course see you at your show in 3 days' time. But let's hope the Phantom Weasel is caught by then. If there's nothing else, I'll be off. You've given me lots to work with here, and I've got no time to lose if I want to write that exclusive piece. I'll see you all later.
See ya. Yeah, she's too enthusiastic for me. I don't want her on my account.
Lyney, are you gonna tell us how you did that flower trick now?
I'm afraid that's my
Camera
little
angles.
secret.
It's Lynette.
Aww. Well, magicians are entitled to their secrets. But Paimon's really itching to know how it's done.
Lynette, she did the invisible run thing.
You feel it too, right? So itchy.
Not so itchy then, huh? Well, since you're so concerned, how would you like to serve as my temporary magician's assistant?
Please
and
no.
help me investigate.
Magician's assistants? Oh, that sounds fun. Assistants are technically magicians too.
Please no.
Also, it'll bring us one step closer to figuring out how that darn trick is done. Shall we go for it?
The first thing we need to look into is who Caesar really was. If he truly was the Phantom Weasel, that means that the Weasel is dead, and whoever wrote this warning letter is just a copycat criminal. But if he wasn't the Weasel? Well, that'll make things more interesting. It would mean that the Weasel lives, and he's been laying low all this time in some corner of Fontaine.
Yeah, I did hear about that once. Once there was a criminal who got into a car accident or something. They were in coma for years, and then he suddenly made a return when he woke up.
And if we're investigating Caesar, his fiancée Gemma is a good place to start. Word is that she visits the cemetery often, so I asked Lynette to wait for her there. We should make a move. Let's go and rendezvous with Lynette.
Maybe it wasn't Lynette. Nice flower. I did think it was Lynette, because she's right. This is his house. Or where he's staying right now. Anyway, where do we be going? Is this underground? No, we're on slopes. We have to go up here. I remember I used to love playing the part of a magician. I only managed to get that card trick right once my entire life. I'm not entirely sure if I wasn't being humoured. I want to bring Kavi here just to look at this. Oh, there's lots of people here. Lynette, her
You take
cat
your time.
girl. She's not her favourite. Kirara is.
Sorry, I bumped into the Traveler and Charlotte en route, and we ended up chatting for a while.
It's been a while, Lynette. We're working as Lyney's temporary assistants in the investigation of the Phantom Weasel.
Thank you. It's good to have you helping.
So, what's the situation? Have you seen Gemma?
Nope. I've been here a while.
Could be her.
And she still hasn't shown up.
How bizarre. Maybe it was bad intel. Well, we won't get anywhere by standing around waiting. Traveler, Paimon, let's go ask around.
Okay, let's go ask around. Balthazar.
A lot of people here today, huh? When did this cemetery get so popular?
When someone else died, I imagine?
Same thoughts here. What's going on?
I'd pull for someone dressed like that, but you have to change the face and the head and the hair and the hands, but...
Excuse me, good sir. Do you by any chance know a Gemma?
Gemma? You mean Caesar's fiance? Sure I do. What's this about?
I'm just trying to get a hold of her because I need her help with something.
That was
I
Fern.
heard she comes here a lot.
Imagine being referred to as Caesar's fiance every time you're met, instead of your own person. That seems a bit.
Yeah, she does. Poor thing. It's no secret why either. She's heartsick. Ever since Caesar passed away, she's been coming here once every week to clean his grave. Often she just sits there in front of his headstone, lost in thought. Sometimes she talks to herself.
We just have one quest that isn't sad.
She said she wanted to speak to him again. She knows he's gone and can't hear her from the grave, but she just likes to spend time there, telling her fiancé all about how her life is going.
And she's been doing this ever since Caesar passed away? Oh, so 10 years. Wow. Their love must have been really strong.
I'll bet. Caesar's reputation fell apart after his identity was revealed, so no one else visits his grave. Gemma's the only one who still thinks about him after all these years.
I'm starting to think it was all pinned on him.
Lives on in the waters after death, but if it does, I'm sure Caesar must be grateful to have someone who remembers him fondly. If I'm honest, I think this is all so unfair to poor Gemma. Her fiancé was a low-life crook. He doesn't deserve someone like her. Anyway, all of that said, she's running later than usual today. Normally, she'd be sitting in front of his grave by now. I wonder if she's okay. Well, that's everything I know, I'm afraid. You might have more luck asking some other people.
10-year anniversary might just hit a bit too hard.
All right, well, thanks for sharing all of this with us. We'll keep asking around.
You're welcome. I just hope she'll be able to move on one day.
Us too. Oh, back to Gracie again. Thought I already talked to her, but okay.
Did you hear the news? They're saying the Phantom Weasel's back.
You've been standing here the whole time.
You're kidding. Wait, isn't he dead?
I don't know anymore. All sorts of news flying around nowadays. I can never tell what's true and what isn't. But what if, just hypothetically, I mean, what if this weasel's the real deal and Caesar was framed?
I think Gemma might be hunting down the fake.
Called it.
Or the real.
Seriously, 10 years ago, on the day it all went down, I said to myself, you know what? This guy's been set up. The Caesar I knew was a good guy. He gave balloons to children on the street, for Pete's sake. What, are we supposed to
Who's
believe
Pete
that
in
he
this
was
world?
a balloon
Who's Pete?
thief or something? Give me a break.
I need to know this. It's a vital thing I need to know.
Oh, please. Weren't you the one cursing his name to high heaven when the police announced the news? You were all, that gosh darn lousy son of a, you think you know a guy, or words to that.
How old are you two? You don't look that old.
Wait, did I say that? I don't seem to recall.
Look mid, I don't know, maybe 20s?
Hello there. Sorry for disturbing you, but I couldn't help but notice you were discussing the Phantom Weasel. We're actually quite interested in this topic as well, but we're struggling to get to the bottom of it. Do you think you could spare a moment to tell us a little bit about Caesar?
These are bystander gossipers.
Yep. I was there. Back when Caesar used to perform magic tricks on the street.
You look a bit too young.
He was a great magician. The best trick I ever saw him do was pop a transparent balloon, only for a whole bunch of doves to fly out from the inside. I was right up close and didn't blink or look away once. But for the life of me, I still don't have the faintest clue how he pulled it off. Really incredible stuff.
I saw him perform too. He always used to bring some gifts along for the kids who came to watch his show, and he'd hand them out after he was done. Sometimes, he even got the kids to write their wishes down, and then he'd make the items on the wish list appear in his next show.
Ah.
He doesn't sound like such a bad guy.
But after he died, there were also rumors that he used the wish list to find out what was precious to people, with the intent to steal it later. As I'm sure you know, the Phantom Weasel would steal just about
But
anything from
if
anyone.
it's a wish list, that means they're wishing for something they don't have. So why would he use that to steal their precious things from them?
Whatever the case, now that the weasel is back, Caesar's become a hot topic once more.
I wonder if Caesar
I
ever
bet
had an
Gemma must be
assistant.
pleased. If Caesar's name gets cleared, maybe it'll finally give her some solace after all this time. No, speak of the devil. That's her over there. If you've got any more questions about Caesar, she's definitely the one to ask.
So that's Gemma. Is it just Paimon, or does it look like something's wrong? Wait, it looks like she's injured. Come on, let's see if she's okay.
Oh. Black dress, 10 years?
Hi there.
Hmm.
You're Gemma, right?
Who's asking?
Don't be afraid. We mean no harm. It looks like you're injured. How bad is it?
Thanks for your concern, but you didn't answer my question. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
My name is Lyney, and this is my sister Lynette.
My name's Paimon, and this here's the Traveler.
The Weasel posted a warning letter this morning. If he still lives, that means that Caesar was falsely accused. You knew Caesar better than anyone else. So if you're willing, we'd love to hear what you think about all this.
After all this time, it's only now we're asking? Did anyone else ask?
I promise you can trust us. We won't hurt you. In fact, we'll do all we can to keep you safe.
I never believed that he was the Weasel.
Huh. I suspected as much. Okay, so going back 10 years, do you remember anything strange in the weeks leading up to the accident? Did Caesar have a falling out with anyone, for instance?
No, not that I know of.
Got it.
She's
All
still sawing.
Sorry for disturbing you.
If you don't have any more questions, please leave. I want to be alone with him.
Judging by the look on her face, there's definitely something fishy about her.
She's lying. She definitely knows something.
That's fair. We're just a bunch of strangers who showed up and started questioning her about things that happened a whole decade ago. It makes sense that she'd be wary around us. In any case, I doubt we'll get any further here, so let's call it a day. Meet me outside Hotel de Boer tomorrow, and then we'll start the next step of our plan.
Okay. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. Okay. I don't know where I'm going. Or you just nudge the time forward. Oh, that's fine. Where are we going? I wish we could actually look in shops
here.
properly and just buy stuff. Like literally anything.
Lynette's not joining us today?
I've had her follow Gemma and see if we can make any inroads with her. They should be at a cafe right now. Still,
Seems a bit
I
stalkerish.
don't think that Gemma's likely to open up to us. So, we need a contingency plan. Today, we'll be looking into a guy named Lorenzo, Caesar's former pupil and assistant.
Ooh, a
When Caesar
disgruntled
passed away,
assistant.
all the stolen goods discovered in his home were confiscated and returned to their rightful owners. But Lorenzo was the only one privy to all his magic secrets, and he inherited his craft. Before long,
Sus.
Lorenzo was the next big magician in town, his fame surpassing even that of his master, and it made him very wealthy. He's since left the magic scene, though, and these days, he's a wealthy businessman with his fingers in a lot of different pies.
Sus.
I had to pull a lot of strings, but I managed to get him to agree to a couple of drinks with me. Be warned, though, I hear he's got a hair-triggered temper. We'd best be careful.
In we go. Okay, nice hotel.
You
Looks very
neglected
nice.
to mention that you were bringing 2 other people with you.
My apologies. These 2 are my assistants. When they heard that I was meeting with the former magic maestro himself, they begged and pleaded with me to bring them along. And if it's no trouble, a couple of autographs would really make their day.
Oh, forget the pleasantries, just sit.
Paimon, there's a seat over there. You don't have to.
Get a load of this guy. Forget the pleasantries, he says, but
I only agreed to meet since we're both magicians. Do me a favor and cut to the chase. I have more important things to do than drinking.
Okay.
Much obliged, sir. As it happens, the matter I want to address is also related to magic.
It should be very obvious what
Yesterday
you want to talk
morning,
about.
a warning letter from the Phantom Weasel appeared on the entrance to the Opera House. He claims to be planning something for the same evening that I'm scheduled to do a magic show there. As such, I believe that I may well be his target. I have to get to the bottom of this to ensure that my show can go ahead as planned. Naturally, any investigation into the Weasel starts with a few questions about Caesar, who...
What is there to investigate? Caesar was the Weasel and he's been dead for 10 years. So what if some sick creep thought it'd be funny to write a warning letter? It changes nothing. Are you trying to tell me you actually bought it?
Please, sir, no need to get so worked up. I do concede that a copycat is but one possibility.
Possibility? It's a fact, Lyney. Look, my patience is limited, so listen carefully while I'm still willing to put up with you. The Weasel is dead. Period. Everyone knows that, so do yourself a favor and quit this investigation. It'll lead you nowhere. Look, if this affects your magic show in any way, I will personally compensate you for any losses.
Oh, sir, I'm honored, really. But this isn't about finances for me. My pride as a magician is what's at stake here, Lorenzo. Copycat or not, this person has thrown me the gauntlet, and I must meet their challenge head on.
Your pride? Don't mince words with me, boy. Just tell me, what exactly are you seeking to do?
I want to find out the Phantom Weasel's true identity. I have to know for myself what really happened 10 years ago.
What would that accomplish? And what do the events of 10 years ago have to do with you, anyway? Look, you of all people should know that a magician never reveals their secrets. And in any case, dead men don't talk. So if you really care about your magician's pride, then you'll forget about Caesar and move on.
Why do I feel like they're both hiding something?
uh-oh. This is getting awkward.
Autograph time!
Is that? Oh, it is you! I know that big, booming voice anywhere. What's up, my man? Want to grab a drink with me?
Another day, I'm busy.
Oh, come on. You can't be all business all the time. You know what they say? Live fast, die young. You gotta learn how to kick back and relax once in a while.
He's definitely
If
gonna
I
die
wanted
young.
your life advice, I'd ask for it. Now get out of my face and go be drunk somewhere else.
Sorry, my good sir. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Oh, hey! Edmondo. He and I are business pals. We worked together a bunch of times. This is your first time meeting him? Oh, he's always like this. Foul-mouthed and hard-nosed. Never heard a kind word out of this guy the whole time I've known him. And he wonders why he can't get a girlfriend, despite being, what, pushing 40, 30, something? Anyway, point is, a lot older than when he first got rejected by the girl he was into. And he's still into, from what I hear.
Shut up and get out of my face. Another word out of you and you can forget about doing business with me ever again. Do I make myself clear?
I like the drunkard. Can we pull for this guy in a banner? Please?
Sorry, I may have had a little too much to drink. All right. I'm gonna leave. Don't work too hard.
I want to pull for Edmundo.
It's high time I made a move as well. If you really want to investigate this, Lyney, be my guest.
I'm starting to feel like both Genshin Impact and Tower of Fantasy were inspired by
But if
Full Metal
nothing good
Alchemist.
comes of it, don't say I didn't warn you.
You've got Aqua and Elk, and now I've got Edmundo. Who's got gold eyes and gold hair.
Well, that fell to pieces in a rather spectacular fashion. Any thoughts?
Totally. And what was all that about compensating you for your losses? Why would someone you just met make an offer like that? He's gotta be hiding something. And not like Gemma. She was a little suspicious, but this guy's definitely covering something up.
I think so too. We need to look into Lorenzo more closely. That guy Edmondo seems to know a thing or two about him. He only just left. Let's see if we can catch up with him.
Let's buy him a few rounds. You should be able to speak more. Oh, hello. There's stuff here I need to check. Hello, are you familiar with recipes? You are indeed. Duck. We all love duck. Oh, cream mushroom soup. Don't know what that is, but I'll buy it anyway. Foie gras is a bit mean. Do I want to buy that? Because I've been making it. Lasagna, egg, and seafood soup. Okay. I got a few. Anyone else here relevant? What is that? That's kind of incredible. What's up here? Can I go up here? Is it locked off? I can go up here. Oh, it's because it's second floor. I'd love to start a restaurant like this. You're the boss of this hotel. Okay. Okay. Dougie. Look at you, Dougie. I'm sad you can't put this in the shred teapot, okay? I really am sad. You think... Look. I need to do a thing. Can't use in current area. Ha! Scam! I just want a doggy in my shred teapot. Is that too much to ask? A doggy with a hat. Is this a stealth thing? It's not stealthing, I don't think. Now, how drunk is this guy? That's the question.
You okay there?
Who are you? Oh, it's you guys. Don't worry about me. I must have had one too many. I just need to ride it out.
Enjoy your hangover.
I said way too much back there, didn't I? Yeah, I nearly talked myself into complete financial ruin. Note to self, no more drunken chats when Lorenzo's around.
So, he was serious about threatening to cut you off? Ugh, Paimon knew he was a bad egg!
Hey! Keep your voice down. Don't go prying into Lorenzo's personal affairs. Bad things happen to people who ask too many questions. I'll make an enemy out of them.
What kind of bad things?
Don't even ask. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to cut this conversation short. I'm not crossing that line again.
What happened the first time?
And take it from me, trouble with Lorenzo is one thing you don't need in your life. Some flare-up back there. I don't know what you said to him, but clearly it touched a nerve. That's not a good sign. You're too young for this. Don't get in over your head. I'm leaving.
I want to pull this guy. Doesn't even have to have a vision. This can be just walk around quietly and do nothing.
There he goes. What do we do now, Lyney?
Shh. I think we're being watched. Someone was listening in to our whole conversation.
Demoiselle?
Don't say anything and don't look back. Any altercation in the city will attract the guards. We'd better take this elsewhere.
I saw you. How do I get out of the city though? Is it okay to teleport? Yeah, it's definitely okay to teleport. The wavy lines.
You followed us a long way. Why don't you come out and introduce yourselves?
Haha.
So you're Lyney. And where's your sister? Ain't she with
Oh.
you today?
So it
Save
isn't
us
who
the
I thought it
trouble and
was.
go fetch her for us. Let's not drag this out.
Paimon doesn't like the tone of your voice, mister! Who sent you, huh?
Save your questions, missy. You ain't gonna need answers where you're going. Capiche?
Okay, where did you get Capiche from?
Now, I'm not the strongest fighter, so I hope you're ready to back me up.
Don't worry, we got this!
The plot holes are widening.
Shine down.
Oop. Kind of wish we had longer to test out his character.
Tougher than we thought.
Nah, you think?
Vision wielders are always trouble. Intimidation ain't gonna work like it did on the lady.
Come on, let's scram!
Hey, wait!
Like it did on the lady?
Through with you yet! They got away! Did you catch what they said just before they left? Something about intimidating someone else. Sounds like they just wanted to rough us up as a scare tactic. And they've already done it to someone else, but who? You're right. She was injured when we saw her yesterday, and she acted like she had something to hide. Maybe she was too scared to tell us the truth because those guys had threatened her.
Well, if that's the case, she should be more willing to open up to us once she learns that those thugs won't be bothering her anymore. Let's head back to the cafe and see if we can get any information from her.
So you know where she is instantly. Gotcha. one too. Are there any more? Not that I can see. Anyway. Why do I always click this? I need to adjust my controls in Tower of Fantasy. Just make it match up with Genshin a bit.
Too slow.
Swallow Fury.
Sweet. Does everyone hang out at this cafe? Hello, Minth. Questionnaire? What the heck? Lynette! Hello, Kit Kat.
Gemma?
You again. What is it this time?
We just ran into the men who've been threatening you, and we gave them a taste of their own medicine. So, you can relax now. We're here to protect you.
What? Why? I didn't tell you anything. Why would they come after you?
Sounds like they're no strangers to you.
That's putting it mildly. I know them all too well, and I hate them with every fiber of my being. It's been 10 long years, and still every time I try to look into Caesar's death, they show up and warn me not to do anything stupid. How do I know I can trust you? Do you really think you can get to the bottom of it all? And why are you doing this?
I'm afraid I can't reveal all the details just yet, but I can promise you this. I will expose the Phantom Weasel's true identity. Because
I'm just
you see,
refreshing
this
the
is a
screen
personal
because for
matter
some
of the
reason it's
utmost
working.
importance. I give you my word. Trust me.
Okay. How can I help you?
I've heard that Caesar used to have a magic workshop where he kept a lot of his personal effects. If possible, I'd like to take a look at them. Do you know where it is?
The Fleuve Cendre. But the place was sealed up by the police after his death, and no one's been there since. I also know that the Fleuve Cendre is dangerous territory. Lots of hostile groups lurking around. If you're serious about going there, please be careful.
Understood. Lynette, you stay here and take care of Gemma. Don't let her come to harm.
Got it. But if I'm staying here, I'm ordering dessert.
I mean, bon appetit. But stay sharp, too. They're likely to come for you while I'm away.
Okay. Alright. Power saving mode off. I'll start taking this more seriously now.
Why did they have to give these characters all some strange quirk? Where do I be going? Underground. Ugh.
Wind rises.
The wavy line. Hello, Kit Kat. Would you like to live somewhere other than a sewer? I can do that. I can take you there. Sunshine. Maybe a beach occasionally if I change my mind. Say cheese. What? That's unfair. Oh, you asshats. This cat is living in a sewer. I couldn't get the lizard because he just saw me. Hoyo's mean.
If Gemma gave us the right location, then the workshop should be right nearby. Looks like these boxes are blocking the entrance. Let's shift them away first.
What's in them? I'm just curious.
There we go. It should be just down here.
This is a strange place. Recommended elements: fire. I'm going to bet that we get a trial here. So if I don't go in fire, we'll probably get Lyney as well. Is he a trial card? Yes, he is a trial card. We don't need a fire. We don't need a pyro. Oh. What? Huh? Oh. Climb. Shoot. I have a wonder. Why am I even panicking about this? What happens if I go up here, huh? I think I just get stuck. Sort of annoyed I actually stood in that. Okay. It's nice. It's a nice Fontaine domain. I like it. I'm sad we only get to go for one. Visit this once. No. No explosions. No breaking through the walls. I want a window like that. I could actually probably make that myself. Whoa! Shoot! Fine.
So this was Caesar's workshop.
I don't care if your tricks are gonna kill me.
Nothing suspicious here, just normal magic props. What's headed further?
Hello?
What was that? Oh, is this one of Caesar's gadgets? Guess we must have triggered some sort of device.
What's he like, actually? No, I don't want to leave the domain, I just want to see how he's built. That is an unusual trial build. They usually don't give us this much boost. Oh, that would explain it. Every 2 seconds. That is nuts. Longer he's on the field, more crit damage he gets. Hello.
Step right up.
Yeah, I know how to fight this guy. Ah.
Illusion shattered.
Step right up.
There is no escape.
Okay, I'm ready. Oh.
Whoa. Look. The doll in the box is glowing.
And they fly. How are they flying? Where? The one over here. Wish list. Bunch of fried chicken never runs out. New bag. I actually like this doll for some reason. Don't ask me why, I just like it. I really think I'd run into a chest by now. Okay. Where are we even going?
Looks like we've reached the end of this route. Shall we try a different one?
I don't buy it. You specifically mentioned I'd reached the end of that route. I did not believe you. Hmm? This do be sus. Oh my.
These magic boxes are moving.
Middle.
What do we do?
One of them looks different from the rest. Let's investigate.
I'm keeping my eyes on that one. What did I just do? I don't want to be aiming. There we are. I wish my parents would get back together. I wish for good grades in my next exam. I wish for my little sister to have a normal life free of danger. I'm starting to think it's a disgruntled child who grew up. I see you. Oh. Oh, hello. When do we get to go to your wedding, Uncle Caesar? I wonder if you're supposed to even when I'm grown up, Uncle Caesar. Do you have to go on tour? Can you stay here with us, Uncle Caesar? Alright, I just... Ah, well. Let me briefly take a look up here. It's all gears. Just checking there's nothing I missed. Okay. Come on, where's the chests? I wonder what all these books are about. Do you reckon we'll see anyone here? Or just discover old notes?
That's weird. Have we reached the end already? There's
Nah,
nothing.
nah, it's a trick.
Maybe this was a wasted trip.
This place seems a little too ordinary for a magician's workshop. There's a distinct lack of mystery. We've triggered quite a few devices on the way here. I'm starting to wonder whether Caesar built this whole place as one big, elaborate magic contraption.
What, you don't do the same thing?
If so, then there must be more to this place than meets the eye. Maybe a hidden room somewhere. Aha! If I just move this book, then hopefully... and... presto!
Well done.
A secret passageway! How did you know?
I'm a magician too, and apparently great minds really do think alike. Looks pretty big inside. Let's head in and take a look around.
Uh-oh. My computer's just trying to restart itself, so I will watch on Twitch. Or maybe not. Shoot. Well, it's fine. I just did not see what I just... Was it this way? Did I just come this way? I think I just came this way. Yeah, I just came this way. Don't you just hate it when your computer just randomly updates itself? How is this light still on? That is my question. This is always my question. Why do caves always have lighting? Why do places that no one has been in thousands of years, like old tombs, why do they have lighting? The only place that was forgivable was the National Treasure.
Now disappear. Shine down.
Oh no!
No, my sword. Ring cutter. The wind rises.
I really don't like this mecha. Okay, Jane. I can't heal anyone like this. Where are we going this time? This is kind of nice.
And voila! Here comes the finale.
Oh. Does a lot of damage. I could do more with my Yoimiya. Hello?
Why have you stopped, Lyney? Is there some device in that box?
Huh. It just looks familiar somehow. Let me check this out for a second while you guys go on ahead. If anyone makes a major discovery, let's rendezvous here.
Alright, see you in a bit!
You do realize at some point that Lyney was our suspect, right? Okay.
The placement of this device and...
It's never one of those boxes where you just appear somewhere else. Okay. Where am I going? Lyney's not in our team anymore. Oh. Oh no. Oh, it's moving. Oh, I see how to do it now. I think. Yeah, I definitely see how to do it now. Back here.
Oh, seems like we can't step on the same tile twice. Guess we've got to finish it in one run, huh?
Yep. Shoot, that means we have to be fast. Come on. Come on. Okay. That seems like it could be a fun actual magician's trick. Get people in the real world doing that. I like this. It's too bad it's only magician specific.
Wow! There's a hidden room here!
And
See! Oh, this bookcase is full of Caesar's own notes. He wrote a lot about the principles of magic. Whew. Much too advanced for Paimon. This book's thick as a brick! Let's take a peek inside it, shall we?
At one of my shows a few days ago, a child asked me how I pulled candy out of my hat. As a joke, I told the kid that the hat has a built-in wish-granting machine. Next thing I know, today a whole bunch of kids were pestering me to pull all sorts of things out of the hat. So I told them another white lie. The machine needs time to power up, but in the meantime, you can write your wishes down. Well, they took me up on that offer, enthusiastically. As I write this, I've only just got back from running around all over town, buying the things they wanted. Boy, are my legs sore.
he magicked himself into a corner.
I wound up saving very little this month, but that's not a major issue. I now have a bigger problem. How am I going to hide all these things inside my hat?
I think he's another Kavi.
2 children came to talk to me after today's show. I don't know why they were out on their own. They looked much too young to be unsupervised. I do hope they got home safely. Anyway, they said that
Lyney
they
and
wanted me
Lynette.
to teach them how to do magic.
I bet.
It's not uncommon for children to ask this, of course, but I've never seen any of them as serious about it as these 2. I told them that learning magic is very hard work. But that didn't faze them at all. It's like they already knew. They seemed so committed. I couldn't turn them down. It seems like something's bothering Lorenzo lately, but he won't open up to me about it. Surely he's not upset that I agreed to teach those 2 children. I'll have to talk him around. I have a good feeling about those kids. They're naturally talented, and it seems like they're not new to the world of magic. They have all sorts of fantastic ideas. All I'm really doing is helping them develop a more professional standard training plan.
Best Lyney and Lynette.
They wanted to call me Master, but I told them they absolutely mustn't. Any magician worth their salt could have taught them what I have. They're the geniuses here. Compared to them, I don't deserve to be called any sort of master. With time, I have no doubt that they could become far greater magicians than I. My only concern is why they're so mature for their age. I fear they've had to grow up too fast. I don't dare to imagine what they must have been through. Gemma thinks so too. She doesn't like being around them. Says that their eyes are too piercing. They don't bother me, but then again, I've never been the sharpest tool in the shed. It's nearly time for me to go on tour. I asked the 2 kids if they'd like to come with me, but they shook their heads. I once overheard them talking about their father and their mission. Sounds like their parents have other plans for them. I guess we'll be parting ways soon. It's only been 10 days since I first met them, but I think that I've gotten a feel for their personalities now.
Wait. All the thefts years ago. Is this...
They're very tough, but also very cautious.
Hmm.
And they trust no one but each other. This, I fear, is not a good habit to have.
Aren't Lyney and Let's guardians a bit sus?
They hide things from me too.
Or where?
For example, when I asked them where they live and why they wanted to learn magic, they lied. That's the thing about children.
So it's going to be a copycat then.
Whenever they're trying to cover something up, it always shows somehow. I can sense that their lives have been hard. Possibly even dangerous, too. They're not like other children. It's a shame that I can't do more to help them.
I think I've connected the dots.
After thinking things over, I decided to tell them a bit about how I see the world. It's full of lies and falsehoods. And that is why we must find our own truth. P.S. I hope they won't find my nagging annoying. Children are so opinionated nowadays. Will it do them more harm than good for someone they've only known 10 days to lecture them like that?
Are you really that good?
P.P.S. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Children aren't interested in grand philosophies. It probably just went in one ear and out the other. I bet they've already forgotten every word I said.
No, they pretty much memorized what you said.
Oh, Caesar, Caesar. Just mind your own business next time.
Lyney and Lynette.
Two magic geniuses with a father and a mission, huh?
We know these
Sounds a
people.
lot like he was writing about Lyney and Lynette, don't you think?
Yep.
So did they meet Caesar when they were kids? Let's go ask Lyney.
Yeah, and we're going to sit on him until he tells us why he didn't tell us this before. Lyney!
Lyney?
Shh, hold that thought. As I expected, there's a lot of fishy things going on in this place.
Fishy? Uh-oh, what have you found?
All in good time. Before we go over our new leads, I want to tell you how a high-altitude escape is performed. First, the magician slots themselves into a magic box in full view of the audience. The box is then suspended high in the air, and a short while later, the base automatically opens. At this point, a dummy will fall out of the box, but it looks real enough to grab the audience's attention, and they start wailing and screaming. Meanwhile, the real magician, who has by now blended into the crowd, waits for a good moment to make their appearance and put on a hysterical performance. Oh no! Is that me? Did I just fall to my death?
Very vivid description. Paimon can really picture it. And then what?
The audience's gaze then turns to the magician, and by the time they realize what's happened, the dummy has vanished, as if everything that just happened was some sort of shared illusion. Of course, that's just how I think the process should work, theoretically speaking. The inventor of this trick never performed it successfully. When the box opened, Caesar was the one who fell out, and not the dummy.
Ouch.
He fell right to the ground from the highest point of the opera house. No one could hope to survive that fall. Not without a vision, at least.
He didn't even pack an emergency wind glider? Oh.
And no one else has ever attempted this trick since. My understanding of how it works is just based on what I could gather from his notes and the relevant gadgets here in his workshop.
So Caesar's famous high-altitude escape has never been done, huh? Paimon was about to say how cool it would have been to see it in person, but if it's that dangerous, it's probably for the best that no one else tries to do it. Wait a second. So if a dummy's supposed to drop out of the box, then where does the real magician go? How does he get out?
And where's the dummy?
Glad you asked. That brings us to the secret of said box. This box right here is the one that Caesar constructed himself to use in the performance, and it's not as simple as it looks. Inside, there's a device that only the magician himself would know about. Once the magician's inside and the box is lifted up into the air, the audience's view of the box is fixed at a certain angle. From where they're standing, they have a clear view of the front, sides, and bottom, but the back and the top are now no longer visible. At this point, the magician presses a button inside the box, opening a secret door out of view. He then escapes through this trap door onto the opera house roof, waits for the dummy to fall and distract the audience, and quietly returns to ground level.
That's way simpler than Paimon imagined. Even Paimon could probably do it.
Yeah.
Well, there's a little more to it than that, of course. The hardest part of this trick is controlling the audience's mood and reactions. That takes an exceptional degree of showmanship.
So what you're saying is
The
the box
falling
was tampered
dummy,
with.
the miraculous reappearance, the pompous performing. Maybe the magician would even have themselves tied up before it begins to strengthen the impression that there's no escape. Many days and nights of careful research and painstaking practice would have gone into this, all culminating in a performance just a few minutes long, but one that still manages to transform the shock and grief of a tragic accident to the joy and laughter of a mesmerizing magic trick. Caesar was a highly accomplished magician. But unfortunately, even he didn't manage to pull it off.
So, how did it go so wrong? You said you found some fishy stuff here. Have you figured out what really happened?
I can make a pretty good guess. I looked into the case files. The magic box Caesar was using at the time of his death had the secret button I mentioned positioned on the right-hand side. And, sure enough, he always used his right hand as his dominant hand in public.
Okay. Nothing suspicious there.
But here's the strange thing. Most of the devices in this workshop have the mechanism on the left-hand side, including this box right here. Which leads me to believe that Caesar was in fact left-handed. Because a magician can't afford to have their most basic habits stand out too much. People naturally focus their attention on the most important details of the task or situation at hand. But a magician needs to be able to redirect an audience's attention at will, so as to avoid arousing their suspicion. The essence of magic is getting people to believe a lie. If even the truth raises eyebrows, the falsehoods become all the more difficult to mask. And so, Caesar trained himself to use his right hand to align with his audience's expectations. Great magic always requires sacrifices.
I feel like I'm watching an episode of The Magician's Circle to reveal the secrets.
But in his most stressful and nerve-wracking moments, and when no one was watching, reflex would kick in and he'd use his left hand. That's why he set his gadgets with the mechanism on his left. Exactly. I think that's likely what happened. Caesar would have been under a lot of time pressure during the escape. He'd have had mere seconds to open the hidden compartment, retrieve the dummy, then open the secret door and make a swift escape. But I'm sure he was confident. He would have rehearsed countless times to the point where it was second nature. He'd barely need to think about what he was doing because muscle memory would guide him through. So he opened the compartment, took out the dummy, checked everything was in order, and then went to leave. With his left hand, he reached for the button, and suddenly, his heart skipped a beat. It wasn't there. Much like when you reach for your keys but find your pocket empty, his mind needed a moment to process what was going on. Instinctively, his left hand would keep feeling around for the missing button, maybe for another second or two, until the bottom of the box gave way. With the stakes being as high as they were, just a 2-second delay cost him everything. The authorities would find nothing suspicious and conclude that his death was due to his own error.
When in reality, someone switched the boxes, and they did it to murder him.
You'd have to know him very well to do that.
But how would they be able to make the switch without being noticed? That would be difficult to pull off, no?
I think I suspect Gemma more than I suspect Lorenzo, to be honest.
It would have to have been someone who knew that he was left-handed, and who could move his props around without arousing suspicion. Someone who was always by his side. Isn't that right, Lorenzo?
I thought it was Gemma.
Couldn't let sleeping dogs lie, could you?
It's a bit too straightforward for a Fontaine
Not a lot
plot.
of people who'd go to all this trouble for some magician who died 10 years ago. I didn't want to have to do this, you know. Silencing you the hard way just creates more problems for me to deal with. But I gave you your chance. I hoped you'd do what's good for you and back off like the lady, but you disappoint me.
You mean Gemma? So you are the one who's been threatening her?
Bit too obvious.
Yes, although however stubborn she might be, she was never much of a liability. But you people, you never even knew him, but for some reason you just wouldn't drop it. Which is why you can't leave this place alive. Take them out, and make it quick.
Do your worst!
Here we go again.
Illusion shattered. Now disappear.
No, my sword!
Shine down.
Witness the power of Hua.
Cry loud.
Oops, wrong button. I'll take it. Oh, where'd that come from? Literally just phased into being.
A round of applause.
Yeah, I don't get how that thing's meant to work. Ooh. Did you seriously knock him out with a card?
You kids are tougher than you look.
Wait, has Lorenzo ever seen Lynette?
Had enough yet, Lorenzo? Your cronies can't help you now. I think it's high time you started talking. And what I'd really like to know is, why did you murder Caesar?
If I had a Mora for every time you said that man's name. Of course you idolized Caesar, everyone else did. But I was the real genius magician. Me! He was just an amateur who did cheap tricks for gullible children. I was the one who made magic into the fine art it is today. The aristocrats doffed their hats to me!
So it was jealousy.
Jealousy. Hatred, more like. I hated Caesar. All he cared about was his magic. He lived and breathed it. He poured everything into his street performances and his stupid tours like it was just a hobby to him, never bothering to think about Mora. What sort of fool devotes their life to the art of deception and never has a Mora to show for it? But the people loved him, didn't they? Oh, how they looked up to him. No one gave me a second look. All I ever heard was, "Oh, your master's amazing, isn't he?" Amazing. Yeah, so amazing that he was completely broke. Every other apprentice was living it up at their master's expense, but no, not me. I put in all the work, mastered all the skills, and it brought me nothing more than the life I already had. He forbade me from using magic to trick people out of their Mora. There was nothing he hated more than that. And with his reputation in Fontaine, it was too risky for me to go it alone. As long as he was alive, if I dabbled in my own brand of money-making magic, it would expose me, and it would destroy me.
Could've just left somewhere
I
else.
had to kill him. There was no other way. He had to go.
And this was your only motive?
It was reason enough. What other motive would I need?
I don't think he did
I
it.
was under the impression that there might have been other factors at play. For instance, maybe you were in love with Gemma, but she was engaged to Caesar.
In love with Gemma? Don't be ridiculous.
Guess I was wrong about that then. Next question. Are you the Phantom Weasel?
I am. Caesar was so strict with me. He insisted that his way was the right way. That the sole purpose of magic was to bring joy to the world. I never bought into any of that. I was more interested in the practical value of magic. Sure enough, it helped me fill my pockets with all kinds of valuable treasures.
Oh, yeah! Charlotte told us that the weasel would steal whatever people value, no matter how much it was worth.
That's just how it looked from the outside. What would any thief want with second-rate loot? I've only ever targeted high-value items. I stole cheap things as a way of practicing my craft. It was other people's overactive imaginations that conjured up the preposterous image they then dubbed the Phantom Weasel.
So, that's the story, huh? Well, I hope you're ready to tell it all over again during your trial.
What choice do I have? You're a pack of wolves, and you've got me between your jaws.
I don't think he did it.
You've seen what's here, and my last-ditch effort to stop it getting out has failed. What else can I do? So be it. I've enjoyed power and wealth for the last 10 years, the likes of which Caesar could never give me. I wouldn't choose for things to end this way, but I regret nothing.
Very well. In that case, I'll contact the guards. Traveler, Paimon, keep an eye on Lorenzo for me. I'll meet you just outside the workshop when I'm back.
Come on. Up to Daisy.
At least I can finally stop looking over my shoulder now.
Why am I leaving? He's right there. I should be guarding him. Okay. I don't think he did it. It's too... It's an open and shut case. But he seems suspicious from the get-go.
Lyney has told me the whole story. Lorenzo, do you confess to the murder of Caesar and to framing him for the Phantom Weasel's crimes?
Look who's finally developed a conscience.
Don't think it was...
What kind of disciple murders their own master? I hope it was worth it. Because they'll be hell to pay.
I don't think it was him.
Looks like it's all over. What should we do next, Lyney? Should we start
Sorry.
preparing for your show?
Let me think. Let's rendezvous with Lynette and Gemma first. With Lorenzo in custody, Gemma will no longer have to fear for her safety.
Good point. We should go tell Gemma the good news right away. It'll give her some peace of mind for sure.
I don't buy it. It's gonna be like a sequel chapter after this. Oh. I think they're above ground. Possibly. I don't buy it. It was too easy. Maybe I'm just used to higher quality stories. Yeah, they're definitely above ground.
Ah, you're back. You were so quick. I've only just finished my third dessert.
Third?
Your third? Lynette, come on, we've talked about this. Everything in moderation. You're not gonna have any room left for dinner now.
That's fine. I'll shift to exercise mode and jog off the excess sugar.
That's besides the point. Well, it's done now. But try to eat a more balanced diet in the future.
I bet it was her wish for the endless chicken.
Point taken.
Oh, look at her face.
Did everything go okay?
Of course. Lorenzo was no match for us. The guards are taking him into custody as we speak.
Gosh, that's amazing. I'm sorry. I still didn't know if I could trust you, but now it seems I can. I had my suspicions about Lorenzo, but I...
Sus. Don't believe you.
We understand. He did threaten you. My mom would find it hard to trust strangers in your position too. But you don't need to be scared anymore. Everything's gonna be okay.
Sorry. Sorry.
Hmm.
My emotions are all over the place right now. I always wanted to report Lorenzo. He took all of Caesar's property, which I
Then
found
why was it down there in the
suspicious.
sewers?
But I had people watching me all the time, so I couldn't risk looking into it. I was so afraid. I was scared he'd do something terrible to me, and then no one would be left to visit Caesar's grave. So I never had the courage to speak out. Thank you all. Truly. Thank you so much.
Seems very suspicious. Can't be just opening closed like that.
Thank you all for clearing Caesar's name. I never would have guessed that Lorenzo was the real Phantom Weasel. He never showed any signs that there were problems between him and Caesar in public. From the outside, it looked like they got along great. And to think that lowlife's been living life to the fullest all this time, while Caesar's name was getting dragged through the mud. It's a travesty. At least his soul can finally rest in peace now, thanks to your efforts.
If only I'd realized.
Don't blame yourself, Gemma. This isn't your fault.
Yeah, you still have the rest of your life to live. Caesar wouldn't want to see you spending it feeling guilty.
Cheer up, Gemma. My brother's doing a magic show at the Opera House tomorrow evening. Would you like to come along? It might raise your spirits. This show will be a special one. We're holding it in Caesar's honor.
In Caesar's honor? Really? Oh, thank you. I'll be there.
Great. We'll see you tomorrow evening. Traveler, Paimon, don't be late.
Oh, you got us tickets.
Don't worry, we'll be there. No way are we gonna miss out on a free magic show. Wait, Paimon feels like we're forgetting something. Oh yeah, Caesar's diary! We never found out if the two kids Caesar taught magic to were Lyney and Lynette or not. Lyney changed the topic back in the workshop, so we didn't get a chance to bring it up. Oh well. Guess we'll just have to ask Lyney tomorrow evening.
I've spoken many. I'm so ashamed of my.
I can't believe Lorenzo was intimidating Gemma. He comes around here sometimes. Not to clean Caesar's. She must have known.
It may take some time, but Caesar's reputation will be restored now that the real culprit has been captured. Looks like Gemma chose a good man after.
Wrong one. I don't buy it. Where is the opera house? All the way over there. Maybe I've just been spoiled recently. And you haven't put much effort into this one. Oh, birds! I forgot you were there. Could have captured one of those. It seems like a very expensive venue, so how are they doing it for free?
Quit following me.
This place always feels like I'm walking to a funeral home. The music, at least.
Too slow.
Oh, same seat as last time. Hello, Charlotte. Hello.
Here I am, as I wonder what kind of show Lyney has prepared for us. Oh, and how could I forget? Thank you both for capturing Lorenzo. Now that this decade-long case of the Phantom Weasel has finally been put to rest, I'm going to go through my notes and put it all together into the most spectacular special column piece to ever grace the pages of the Steambird.
Where's everyone else? Why is his assistant down here?
Pirate's excited to see
this time. My brother's going solo today, so I'll be watching with you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
He's gonna do the trick, isn't he?
Ready because the show is about to begin. The great magician Lyney has prepared a spectacular show for us all tonight, concluding with an all-new grand finale that no audience has ever seen before.
Please don't do Caesar's trick.
Thank you all so much for coming. Now, prepare to join me on a journey through the mystical and miraculous.
I didn't want to go put through an entire magic show.
Exciting stuff, isn't it?
Yes, it's just... It reminds me of him.
No wonder. Caesar was a famous magician too. So, how did you two first meet, Gemma?
Well, I was out on the street once, and I saw him performing for little children. Children love magic, because they're willing to believe in things that can't be rationally explained. Caesar had this amazing way of bringing them into a dreamlike world. And somehow, I felt drawn to him too. So, I went up and asked him to do a trick for me.
Aw, that sounds so romantic. What trick did he do?
It was with a flower. He took it in his hand, snapped his fingers, and magically appeared on my head. I was so happy that day. No one had ever given me a flower before that.
Oh, that's so cute. Actually, now that you mention it, Lyney's done that one before.
Is that right? Then I suppose he's a romantic at heart, just like Caesar. So, let's treasure the time we have with him. After all, you never know when the people dearest to you might be gone.
Don't be sad.
That's right. It's all over now. Paimon doesn't really know how to comfort you, but at the very least, no one's gonna be intimidating you from now on. You can breathe easy at last, right?
Right. Yes, you can breathe easy now. Phantom.
Called it! I called it. Wait.
Wait, what? The Phantom Weasel? Lorenzo escaped? Where is he?
No.
What do you mean, Phantom Weasel?
As Lyney once said, a performer's job is to commit fully to their role and put on a flawless performance for their audience.
I knew
Once
it!
the bag of tricks is empty and the curtain falls, it's time to end the show. The spotlight is no place for someone with no more cards up their sleeve. It's been 10 years, Gemma. Aren't you tired of the grieving widow act? I think it's time to put an end to it.
What are you talking about? Paimon doesn't like this riddle.
I knew it!
Paimon doesn't like where this is
I
going.
knew it!
Come on, say something!
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all enjoying the performance so far. There will now be a brief intermission, after which Lyney will perform the most electrifying act of tonight's show. The one we've all been waiting for. The final performance will take place outside of the Opera House, so please make your way outside in a calm and orderly fashion.
The Phantom Weasel never did like public places, did they? Don't worry, this place will be quiet soon. Let's talk somewhere else for now.
I was right. I was right. I knew she was a bit too suspicious. Since when did Hoyoverse animate tears? Oh, I need to get up there. Okay, let me just grab that. Let me up.
Fury.
Got ya.
Too slow.
Oh, this was somewhere quiet. Ah, quiet. Maybe it was guilt instead of grief.
awkward, isn't it? And unfortunately, I'm all out of gadgets, so I'm afraid I can't do any tricks to liven up the mood. This is a big mistake for a magician to make, but thankfully, I do have a backup plan. Now, who wants to hear a story?
Lyney? Don't we have more important things to address right now? Lynette accused Gemma of being the real Phantom Weasel a moment ago. Oh, what the heck's going on?
All in good time. Magicians are good at guessing what people are thinking.
I'm guessing it's another Mora thing.
Questions you want to ask.
Not enough money for a good
as
wedding.
It happens, the story I'm about to tell might answer a few of them.
Really? Well then, let's hear it. Paimon's dying of curiosity here.
Let's go back to the very beginning. A decade ago, when the Phantom Weasel was terrorizing the court of Fontaine. She never missed a target, never left a trace, and no treasure was safe from her thieving hands. But as her infamy grew, so did the readiness of the police, and her opportunities to act became ever fewer. Every day she ran the
So she had
risk
grey
of
hair
being
back there
exposed
as well.
for who she was. Of course, she could not simply take this lying down, and before long she found her ticket to freedom. She would create a scapegoat, a false weasel to close the chapter on her behalf. After weighing her options, she set her sights on a renowned magician, Caesar. After all, magic and theft shared enough similarities for people to buy the story when the truth came out.
So then what? Being the master deceiver she was, the weasel easily earned Caesar's trust. Now all that remained was to frame him for her countless crimes. But as she was considering how to make her move, she noticed Caesar's aggrieved pupil, and a new thought entered her mind. Maybe I don't need to get my hands dirty after all. At her encouragement, Lorenzo tampered with Caesar's magic box, causing him to fall to his death. Afterwards, Lorenzo seized his master's property, and the weasel set about tarnishing Caesar's reputation. Two co-conspirators committed the perfect crime.
I've got to hand it to you. You're both exceptional storytellers. It's enough to make even me wonder whether there was really another mastermind behind all this, pulling the strings. But I just have one question. You seem to think that I am the villain in this tale. What's brought this on, Lyney? Is it something that Lorenzo said?
Hoiver's animated tears.
Don't
Why?
worry, Lorenzo said nothing at all. But I never believed that he was the weasel, and in fact, my investigation only made me more certain of that. He was too forthcoming with his confession, as if there was something else he was trying to hide.
How disappointing. So you'd sooner trust Lorenzo than me? Even without a shred of evidence?
Oh, we have some, I think.
A magician is an expert at playing the audience to get the result they want. And I have no doubt that you, Gemma, are equally talented in this regard. With a little help from Lorenzo, you put on a very convincing performance. The lovesick fiancé, whose devotion to her betrothed is unshakable, even under threats of violence. Caesar was maligned and hated by all for 10 years, but you...
Wait.
Everyone sympathized with your plight.
Did Lyney put up the threat? Is he the one who put up the poster?
Who would suspect for 1 second that the lovely young lady always seen weeping in front of Caesar's grave was actually the mastermind behind his demise? No, not that poor lady. Perish the thought.
Wait.
Evidence?
So you mean the whole intimidation thing was just a hoax? Gemma and Lorenzo were both in on it? But why would Lorenzo agree to that? And why didn't he sell her out even at the end instead of admitting to being the weasel himself?
Yes, why indeed?
Pressure blackmail.
Maybe Gemma herself could enlighten us on that question.
Well, Lyney, if you're so confident in your version of events, then I think the answer should be obvious, having killed Caesar with his own hands. Lorenzo was plagued by overwhelming guilt. Revealing the Phantom Weasel's true identity would serve no purpose. But if the weasel remained free, then she could take care of Lorenzo's loved ones.
An excellent answer, though sadly a little dull.
Is that right? Well, don't let me bore you. If you'd care to change the topic to something more interesting, I'd be much obliged.
As a matter of fact,
She hasn't admitted to
there's one
anything
thing
yet.
I'd really like to understand. Why would the real weasel have targeted things that only have value to other people? Could you shed any light on that?
Of course. After all, we're just telling stories here, aren't we? If I had to guess, I would say that the real weasel must have had a terrible childhood. Left to fend for herself after her parents died young. Betrayed, scorned, beaten. She'd scrounge waste paper from garbage bins to draw on, using twigs and dirt for lack of ink and pen. She'd sew ugly ragdolls from whatever scrap material she could get her hands on. This was her only source of happiness in life. But it was all she needed, and she was content. Until the world decided that even this was too good for her. Once again, she was betrayed. And this time, everything was taken from her. She felt like life was a miry pit that dragged her further down the more she struggled to escape. At that tender age, she should have been happy. Instead, she stood in the shadows and watched with envy as all good things in the world passed her by. This was a fate too cruel for anyone to bear. Her pain became a breeding ground for dark thoughts. Thoughts which festered and grew into a twisted solution to her troubles.
I kind of wish she just poof and turned to Abyss Mage.
I detest the happiness of others, in all its forms alike. I will rob them of everything they hold to be good and true, and it will fill the void in my soul.
That's some pretty heavy stuff.
Now it all makes sense.
Does this story satisfy you, Lyney?
Yes, it is quite to my tastes. Thank you for helping to clear up my confusion.
Lyney?
That's right. What drove you to write that letter, Gemma? What were you trying to achieve there? Because without that, none of this would have ever come to light.
She didn't write the letter.
After 10 long years, I'd hoped that the Phantom Weasel would be consigned to the history books by now. But it seems like someone still wasn't ready to let her finally be at peace.
She's eyeing Lyney.
Lyney? Or should I call you the Phantom Copycat now? You were the one who posted that letter outside the Opera House. But why?
Very sharp, Phantom Weasel. Still as shrewd as ever. Well, no need for me to be coy about it. Our goal was to clear Caesar's name. The most straightforward way to change the public's impression of Caesar was to force the Weasel to show themselves.
That's it? You had no other agenda?
Of course we did. We made it quite clear in the letter, I believe. I shall take from you that which you hold most dear, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
10 years ago? You mean Caesar's death? You met him? Wait. Oh, I get it. You were those two obnoxious kids. It's been so long, and you're all grown up now. I didn't recognize you. He taught you magic back then, didn't he? For what, 10 days or something? And you went to all this trouble. Why? Because you feel like you still owe him something?
We remember all our debts, however great or small. 10 years ago, Caesar's reputation was torn to shreds, and his legacy was thrown out. 10 years on, and no one cares what the truth is anymore. But we did not forget.
Ooh, I'm getting
And
chills.
So we came to find you.
And? What exactly did you take from me? I'm still standing, as you can see. Lorenzo has admitted to everything. I'm free.
Bet it's a false back here and everyone's listening.
Free? Do you really think so? Caesar once told me that even though the world is filled with lies and falsehoods, we must find our own truth. I think that applies to you too. Truth can take many forms. Prized possessions with nostalgic value, fervent hopes and dreams, and irreplaceable people.
Huh?
Life took many things.
Is he
from you,
projecting this
and those
outside?
wounds never healed. When they ached unbearably in the dead of night, stealing became your way of numbing the pain.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that for the last 10 years, you've been living a rather uneventful life. Perhaps that's because you found something other than a life of crime to fill the hole? Back to Lorenzo for a second. He murdered his own master, played along with your act, and took pains to make sure any suspicion would be directed towards him. But what did he have to gain from all that? He knew who you were and the things you'd done, and despite that, he was willing to give everything up for your sake. He's the reason that you haven't felt the compulsion to steal in all these years. You're more than just accomplices in murder. You're the only real friends each other has. So I think you know, deep down, that he is the only truth you have in your life. But that truth is gone now. And I guarantee you'll never see it again.
Ouch.
Congratulations on your freedom, Gemma.
Your
Oof,
freedom
burn.
will cost you dearly. From now on, you'll be all alone in a world full of lies and falsehoods.
Never forget he's a
I hope
Fatui.
you'll be able to bear it. You've still got a long life ahead of you after all.
Gather round, one and all. The time has now come for the amazing Lyney to perform his final... I'm sure you're all wondering what he has planned for the grand finale.
Called it.
Well, wonder no more, for the answer is a death-defying high-altitude escape.
A high-altitude escape?
I'm sure you all remember the magician Caesar. This was the very... We have now learned that Caesar was wrongly accused, and that the real weasel has now confessed to their crime.
Guess that's my cue to leave. Whew. I've been practicing this one for ages now, but I'm still a little nervous. Traveler,
poetic.
Paimon, I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. There may be a lot of people watching tonight, but you alone are my true witnesses.
Lyney, wait. You two hid a lot from Caesar. He went to his grave without ever knowing your secrets. So what about now? Are you an open book? Or are you still the same as ever? You don't have to tell lies to end up isolated and alone. One day, you'll end up exactly where I am today. Maybe
I think
then
there's a
you'll
sister
finally
there.
Understand.
Willing to disagree with that.
You're wrong. I'm nothing like you.
So, what are we, doing now?
Like Lyney said, when you're ready, let's head outside and watch the show.
But what about Gemma?
She'll figure out what's best for her soon enough. Oh, and if you'd like to see Lyney after the show, you know where he'll be. The usual haunt.
Okay.
Alright. Well, let's go and watch Lyney's finale then. This trick's a pretty dangerous one, but he should be able to pull it off, right?
Paimon sounding all worried there.
Sometimes I think I'm like...
Lynette, you coming?
Magicians aren't thieves, only tear things apart.
Okay. Is this going to be the first dead character we get to pull for? Probably not, but I think our Senora main would go a bit nuts. Do we need a crane or something to lift it?
Magic should be mysterious, surprising, and defy logic. Magic is hard work. Every single movement has to be practiced thousands of times.
It's alright. We're used to that.
Oh.
We're sorry. You've taught us so much, but we can't tell you the whole truth.
It's okay. Do you still remember what I told you? This world is full of lies and falsehoods. I only hope that one day, you can find your own truth.
What about you? Have you found your truth?
Magic is my truth. I want to perform a magic trick so great that people will always think of me when they talk about it. For a magician, what greater honor could there be?
Look! Behold! Lyney is sealed inside the box. Will he manage to escape?
I see him up there.
10 years ago, Caesar attempted this very trick, and it was at this precise moment that...
Ooh.
Watch out!
What? What?
Mysterious.
I got free, Lyney.
Surprising. And logic-defying. Isn't that right? This honor belongs to you, Caesar.
Oh, wow.
I'm just sorry it's a little late.
Did you see that? 1 minute he was falling, and the next, he turned into flowers.
How could
A lot
he
better than a
possibly
crash
have
dummy.
done that?
How mysterious. I didn't blink once. He just vanished, right in front of my eyes.
What a heart-stopping magic show. This was really worth the trip. Caesar's name has finally been cleared, and Fontaine's new star magician Lyney has fulfilled a wish on his behalf. Oh, I couldn't ask for a better grand finale. It will make a great headline for the Steambird tomorrow, even if I do say so myself.
Looks like everyone really loved Lyney's grand finale. Paimon doesn't see Lyney anywhere. Where'd he go? Oh, Lynette said he'd be waiting for us at the usual haunt. But,
Usual haunt. Okay, it's a joke. Spoiler alert, he died. Have a nice day. The Senora mains are going to revolt. Because they didn't get her out first.
Lyney's way of saying goodbye to Caesar. So it makes sense that that's where he'd be afterward. Alright, let's go look for him there.
Hey, welcome to the stream, Shy Angel Wolf. I'm just gonna be like laughing my head off. Hello? I called this. I called it that Gemma was the bad guy. I called it. Hoya's gonna have to up its plot tactics if it wants to pull anything over my eyes anymore.
Quit following me.
It's a good storyline, but I don't think I'd pull for him. Isn't that over?
Are you alright? Paimon was scared to death when the chain broke. Paimon was sure something had gone horribly wrong.
I thought after the Archon quest that was finished.
Magic is a performance art. A magician has to get creative to keep the
Have you done the
audience
quest
on
yet?
tenterhooks.
The Fontaine
It's our
Archon
job.
quest.
So I tweaked Caesar's original setup a little to keep it fresh. I was honestly a little nervous during the live performance. The thought of falling, suddenly feeling weightless.
Well, we'll check after this.
Seeing the sky and the ground spinning and spinning. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder what Caesar thought in those final moments. Did he regret taking Gemma and Lorenzo on? Or did he believe that it was his own slip-up right until the end?
Well, don't worry, he knows.
You know, Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something ever since we were in Caesar's workshop.
Okay, I'll do that.
You learned magic from Caesar once, didn't you? When was that?
After I joined the House of the Hearth. To be honest, Lynette and I had an agenda when we approached him. I told you about my past before, remember?
Knew it.
As a young boy, I survived by secretly learning magic from street performers. I'd watch their tricks and try to figure out how they were done. But I quickly realized that observation alone could only get me so far. What I saw was the polished final performance, but the rigorous training they put in behind the scenes remained invisible to me. I needed to learn how to improve my sleight of hand, hone my misdirection skills, and make niftier props. We were gifted enough that we'd made some progress by ourselves, but without proper guidance from a professional magician, we quickly plateaued.
So that's why you sought Caesar out?
Yes. We figured there was no harm in asking, but it took us by surprise that he was so willing to teach us. In all, we only spent 10 short days together, but he was very good to us. By contrast, we hid so many things from him. For instance, when he asked why I wanted to learn magic, I answered, "It's my passion." But in truth, there was already a lot more to the story by then. After being taken in by an aristocrat for our magic talent, then betrayed soon after, this was no longer about me doing what I loved. What amazed me was how the lie escaped my lips even as I was hesitating over whether to tell him the truth. Trust is a beautiful thing. Sadly, I'd forgotten how to trust by then.
Lyney.
Still worried about the way I feel? You really are a gentle soul, aren't you?
If I were gentler, I'd be pulling for you.
But don't worry, I'm used to it now. From the mansions of the elite to the House of the Hearth, lies and selfishness have followed me and Lynette everywhere we go. After Caesar went on tour, we became busy with our missions. The next we heard of him was that he'd fallen to his death.
Oh.
And was now declared to be the Phantom Weasel. That night, I remembered his smile. But as I lay there, I didn't know what to say to him. To keep secrets is to put up walls. The longer you keep them up, the less you let people in. Then, one day, you look around and realize your life is like an empty auditorium.
I wonder if
after a
Gemma's
show,
ever going to be arrested.
full of seats once occupied by all the people who left. But I guess it's the price we have to pay. You only realize how much someone really meant to you when you lose them completely. That's why I was so confident this would hurt Gemma. Because I felt it for myself.
Yeah, cheer up, Lyney. We've had to say our fair share of goodbyes during our journey, too. But whatever happens, Paimon always believes in what
Spoiler
he
alert, he
says.
likes Traveler more than his sister.
Delicious
Yeah,
food,
well,
fun toys, and the traveler
it's not his
by
sister
my
he wants to
side.
bang.
He just needs to focus on things like this, and all the unhappy stuff goes right out the window.
I've seen snippets of flirty lines directed at Traveler.
Doesn't that kind of make you Paimon's truth?
Exactly. It's the same for me and Lynette. We are the truest thing each other has in the world, and nothing can replace that. Life has taken plenty from us, like it did from Gemma. But at least it left us with each other. That's what gave us the strength to get through the darkest days.
Yeah, don't worry, Paimon, you've already replaced Aether.
That's why the darkness never consumed me, and why it never will. Maybe we live in the shadows too, but we remember every precious ray of light that shines through. Alright, time to lighten this conversation up a little. What did you think of the show?
Recessive genes, that's what everyone's saying. That's why he hasn't got the ears like Lynette does.
It was amazing! Paimon just wishes we hadn't been so distracted with the Gemma situation. We spent most of our time in the opera house just talking and pretty much missed the entire first half of the show.
There's not really much of a market for cat boys over cat girls in this sort of game.
Lyney, could you do just one more trick for us?
Whoa, that's a bit of a tall order, I'm afraid. The show's just finished, so my sleeves are decidedly card-free right now.
Aw, come on! Sure.
Oh, all right then. I'll give it a go, but only because it's you. Watch closely. I have a flower in my hand.
No, you don't.
You liar! There's nothing in your hand! We ain't going along with this!
Huh? My goodness, you're right. But I could have sworn I brought one here with me. Okay, try this. Count down with me. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Now, have another look around. Maybe the flowers appeared somewhere else.
How does he do that?
Let's see.
Not illuminated spell.
Wow, there it is!
You flirt.
This is a different flower from the last time, right? This one's called, oh yeah, a rainbow rose.
He's gonna be hunted down by the Abyss Order.
More importantly, Paimon has to know how the trick is done. Please, Lyney, pretty please!
Well, if you want to learn magic, you'll have to start by addressing me as teacher.
It's all in the camera angles.
Fine. Please, teacher, please.
Since you asked so nicely, I'll share one little tip with you. Namely, the student of magic cannot solely rely on others being prepared to reveal their secrets. You have to observe, think, and find the answers for yourself.
What he means is Lyney's in invis mode by just plopping them down as she goes.
Is that it?
Look at the time. We shouldn't linger here too long. Thanks again for coming to see my show. I bid you both good night. I look forward to seeing you again.
All right.
He means tough luck.
Shall we head back now too? Oh, Paimon can't wait to read the Steambird tomorrow. Paimon bets Lyney and Caesar will be plastered all over it. Let's head to the Steambird's offices tomorrow morning and see what we can find out.
Here's hoping we get a newspaper to shove in our inventory and forget about. Do I have both flowers? Hang on, wait till what? Wait till 8. I'll do. Does this count? Let me check. Do we get both flowers? Oh. Oh, it's cute. Where's the other one though? Do we not keep it? Okay. Where is the fountain? There it is. But I don't... I don't think this works. Right, brace your ears.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in!
Oof.
Too slow.
Oh. Yeah. Doesn't work after you complete the... What?
That's all well and good, but I just want our child to own its seeds.
What?
Bless our child.
I didn't think it still worked. Why is it still doing this? Huh. Strange. I thought it was over with the Archon quest, but apparently not.
I think the next one's a trial.
That's all well and good,
magic
but I just want our
Weird.
child to grow up safe and sound.
Did I just hear that? I feel like I hallucinated that. Right, hang on. Strange.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Okay, let's go to the Steambird office and finish that quest. honestly thought it was part of the first Arkham quest. That was eerie. Oh.
I'm very sorry, Charlotte, but my sister and I are quite busy today. I'm afraid we'll have to decline this interview.
Yeah, because we wouldn't be able to give away all the details.
Please, Lyney, I'll only take a moment of your time, if you would be so kind. Huh? What's happening here? I spent all night writing my piece about the Phantom Weasel, and it was going to go to print this morning, but just as dawn broke, I suddenly received news that Caesar's fiancée, Gemma, had contacted the guards and confessed to having been the real Phantom Weasel all along.
That was quick.
Too late, bro. Ooh, that was quick, you say? It sounds like I've got some catching up to do. Please, fill me in. Whoops. Aha! My instincts did not lead me astray. You do have something to hide. Gemma turning herself in must have something to do with Lyney's performance last night.
Maybe watching my high-altitude escape trick reminded her of a better time with Caesar, and she could no longer ignore the voice of her conscience.
Huh. Okay, then. Wait, no, there must be more to it. If that's all it took for her to have a change of heart, how did it take her 10 whole years?
Too late, Lyney. You've got paparazzi at your heels with a bone.
Well...
Oh, I remember now. You and Gemma were nowhere to be found after the show. What happened between you? Quickfire question. Where did you all go after the show?
Oh, we went to the cemetery and Lyney did a private magic trick just for us.
You sound very sussy when you say that.
Because that reminds Paimon, guess what? Lyney started using rainbow roses in his tricks.
Aww.
What? I don't recall ever having received a rainbow rose from you myself. Is this supposed to mean that they're more important to you than your own sister?
No, I just,
What now?
I didn't disagree with you. You see, I told you so, but I did say he didn't want to bang his sister, did I?
This is getting pretty awkward. What do we do, Traveler?
Seems like this interview wasn't meant to be. Well, never mind. There's always next time. Forgive my persistence, but when there's
what a deep hole he's dug for himself.
To be found, I can't turn away. The news about Gemma has already made waves, and I'll stop at nothing to get to the bottom of it all.
Well, all you need to do is get to the bottom of Paimon's stomach. Okay, just you can take care of the restaurant bill, and she'll tell you everything.
One of the things she said to the guards was that her final wish is to see Lorenzo one last time. There's clearly a web of complicated relationships there. Can't blame me for being curious.
I think I've done them all now.
Alright, I guess I'll leave you to continue.
No more
the
character
rest of your
story quests.
in peace. Bye for now.
But I do have one hangout left. Yeah, I've gone through him.
Lynette? Paimon didn't mean to...
Don't worry, I wasn't angry. I was just trying to distract her.
Oh, really? Oh, thank goodness. You scared Paimon there.
Phew. You and me both, Paimon. You and me both. At least it did the job, right?
Just, don't let Child hear it when he eventually gets out of prison, okay? He might be really annoyed at you.
Please, take good care of that rainbow rose. I'd be really upset if
Then again, he's kind of into Zhongli, isn't he? That's us done with this one. While we're here...
Quit following me.
Now what? Well... Oh, I thought that counted as a quest, no? Strange. Well, we have DLAs and we have another world quest. Start with these ones. I mean, I could have said the stream. We do have 40 resin left, so we could do one last thing for Lynette. Right. Where is... It's over there. I've been... Come on. There we are. I'm not doing the card game. It is a card game. I am fully leveled, don't worry. That's gonna stick there forever. I do not care. The rewards aren't good enough. Huh. Why do I feel like that's changed? Okay. Uh-oh. Shoot! I was not... Destroy all the... Oh, there's some over there. Okay. Yeah, I've not collected any of my primo gems from the achievements. From the Fontaine ones at least. Hang on, I got a really good one. I even got the Snizna does not believe in tears. I want to save up, and I can't really get the thing where you count down. The achievement tracker, I can't get that working. Some really easy ones there. I'll wait until Farina or some fun character comes out. Right. You're also doing your dang Y in American accent. Well, dang, that just ain't fair. I can't do American accents. I'm rubbish at accents. Oh, account. You're also doing this in your American account. Oh. Oh, there's never a world quest in there. No, focus. You know, I'll hunt it down just for tomorrow. Actually, no. Tomorrow we're doing Abyss, okay?
Too slow. Quit following me.
Good job.
Rain outlines your face.
Oh, let me just grab this. I have not touched the statue either.
Time to...
You're dead.
Oh, come on. My controls are all whack because I play too much Tower of Fantasy. I have not touched my statue. It's hang on. I might have put some into it. I can't actually remember. Like 36 of these and that's it. Or was it the sigils? I can't remember. The fountain I haven't touched either. I'm waiting for the real Zaz to come back. Right. This way. This way. What, you're at 60 sigils? Or Hydroculus? Hydroculus or Hydroculi?
Too slow.
Oh! You saw nothing! Creepy thing. Hydroculus.
Too slow.
Yeah, I just leave marks on a map.
No, my soul.
No, come on, focus on me.
Let me lead you a breath.
Behold.
More, come on. There we go. Yeah, I am really thinking of getting Zhongli's C2. I don't have enough primos because I've stopped buying Welkin. No more Welkin. I haven't had Welkin for days. There's no such thing as building pity. I learned that the hard way. Right. One of us. One of us. Yep. Yeah, it was a realization that came with playing 3 gachas at once. Well, technically 3. Well, technically 2, because I've got 3 accounts. I could theoretically have another Genshin account. I could start one. But I'm not sure if I have quite the spine to go through with it, given how much stuff I've missed. I could start another one. I'm sticking with 2 Tower Fantasy accounts and that's it. No, both the Tower Fantasy ones are on Europe. Same as this one. I suppose I could get a Chinese Genshin account, but I don't really want to. These kids again. This is the only quest I've had. These kids. Ever since Fontaine. Cause I know your is it Rust? Your Yoimiya weapon is level 90 R4. Cause I've just been using Slingshot. Lucky you. I'm not touching the banner. I've been screwed over with 2 donuts. I'm not doing it again. What are these kids doing? Where's my Yoi? She's right there. Yeah, she's just got Slingshot on her. I do have Rust, but it's not really good enough, as you can see. Nothing to boost it. I did briefly play around with Messenger. Don't ask me why I have a 91. It was Tignari, and I was curious. I need to level up all these other ones as well. Your Yoimiya is better than mine. Yeah, sure. All I really need is R3 at least. Where's... There it is. And she'd about match that. Let me just check. Yep. Just R3 would be... You're going to make me do this, aren't you? No, we have restraint! Do we? Do we? 1 temple? If you say yes, I'll do it. That way it takes the responsibility out of my hands. 1 temple. Your choice. I've no pity for the weapon banner. The weapon banner doesn't really have pity. Oh, I can't really show you, but there's no pity in the weapon banner. I have not pulled on this banner. Character pity, what is cart? Right, it's gonna block off the screen when I look at it, when I look at this. No, I haven't got a child. But I do have his that. I have not got a child. Where's owned? No, ah! See, no child. Yeah, that's the problem. Why is he? I just noticed he showcases the rubbish weapon he hasn't got. They don't show off. She, for example, wouldn't show off Calamity Queller. Anyway. 1 temple for child. You sure? Okay. But this was you. We should wait. Where should we do it? Okay, where do you want to do it though? Any place special? Let me just get out of here and. Because there is that dock in Dragonspine. There's also that Mondstadt? Really? You've never been to Mondstadt? I'd have him at somewhere in Liyue maybe, or in Dragonspine, in that place for in a place in trailer for him when he was on the pier. So Mondstadt. Anywhere in particular you want to go?
Ad Astra at. Thank you for
So where do you want to pool? Under the big tree in Mondstadt. Oh, that one. That's animal. There's no logic to that pool, but okay. Is there logic to this? The Dick Rock. You want the Dick Rock. I don't know where that is. I've never paid attention to it. I know about it. Trust me, I keep up with my memes. Is that... No, that's not it.
Quit following me.
Got to find the Dick Rock
Squall
first.
Fury.
Does that count? No, that's more of a Mickey Mouse rock. Let's go... Where? Gotta be somewhere close by. Don't know what kind of dick that is. Okay, which way is it? This way. Loads of wolves howling. Am I facing the right way? Behind me.
The wind rises.
I'm looking. Yoink! Then I go right. Do I follow the path? Is that it? Okay, come on. Get over here. Just keep following this path. Where are you, almighty Dick Rock? A bit far from it. Ugh. Is it up here anywhere? Oh, hang on, let me grab the thing. I know it's not this one, obviously. But are we sure that the Dick Rock is like representation of child? I mean, have you seen this trailer? And his splash art. Mickey Mouse. This doesn't seem representation of him. Yeah, I don't see it. Is it over there? We're finding this rock eventually.
Too slow.
Sorry, I just need to grab these. Yeah, sure.
Squall Fury.
Ooh, I'm too well behaved. No, actually, I'll put a marker on it. Okay. Hello. Okay, where's the Dick Rock?
The wind rises.
I'm following. This is the Dick Rock. I really want to talk to Dev who did that. Okay, but we're not quite ready. We need to do something better. Let me just get... Well, I can do it. Zhongli. And, oh, well, we can forget Geo Traveler, okay. We can... Let me just remove Scar off my team. Well, actually, that might help. Okay, ready?
Solidify.
Temple for child. Don't know if this is gonna work. Did you just climb up this? Oh, you're not serious. Child? Hello for a minute. I was kind of hoping I didn't get you, but okay. What is this? Child, have you come home? Got two battle maniac. Well, one battle maniac wants to fight you. This is a 50-50. I'm on a 50-50. I don't know who's gonna appear. Woo! Holy heck! That was not expected. Okay. 2 new characters. 1 temple. This is zero pity. Hope you realise I got like Wanderer and then I just stopped. Okay. Was not expecting that. I was really not expecting that. Oh, hang on. Let me get him out. Where are you? Feel free. Whew. No, actually. There we go. just for future reference. Oh, did it not? Hang on. Did it not work? What have I done? No, come on, I'm getting it working this time.
But friends are forever.
Maybe it's a censorship.
I wonder what the rest of the Harbingers are up to. Plotting and scheming on an ever grander scale, no doubt.
Okay. Okay. Does it name itself? Yes! No, keep the little monster symbol. What the heck? What am I going to do with you? I never had planned for you, child. You were a oops, baby. Oh.
Got nothing else to do. Why don't I tell you?
At least I'll get lore. At least I will get lore. And we have a weapon. I only got this bow a long time ago, thinking I'd get child maybe. And I changed my mind, and I got him. So he's got his backup bow. Huh? Oh, it's because it's got his boost. It's what was it? That is going to be ridiculously good. But on who?
Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever.
I wonder what the rest of the Harbingers are up to. Plotting and scheming on an ever grander scale, no doubt.
My morals are just they're going to slowly decrease each. Oh, I have no clue how to build him because I was not expecting him. Well, it'll take some research. I will be back. Actually, for now, let's just put a default hydro set on him. Where is it?
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very
Heart of
cute.
Depths.
If we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze to death. Literally.
Obviously it's attack. Attack percentage, yoink. Do have hydro, but I've got a better one somewhere else. Okay. Come on, click. Yeah, I'll take that. He's gonna be nuts when he's actually leveled up a bit, but I'm gonna go fight Sai. I know there's enemies over here I've forgotten about somewhere. Oh, here you are. Can you just walk away from the barrels? Because if I hit those, I'm dead. Come on.
Who's next?
I'm well aware that the longer you're in the blade mode, this is gonna kill me. Yeah, called it.
Quite impressed.
Ah, I see ya. Oh. Okay. Poor child. He's not in this world like 10 minutes and he just killed over deed. Oh, I'm gonna have to research. So much research. I'm gonna end the stream. But if you want to stay around afterwards, it's fine. Oh, I need to just digest this. Okay. So if you want to stay around, that's fine, but I am going to raid on Twitch. I'm going to raid someone. I'm going to pass along luck. This is weird. I have child on my account. This is strange. Okay. Come on. Come on. Click the button. Literally anyone.
You know, there are better ways to seek out our enemies than, well, standing
I'm
here.
sending you off to this person.
Fireworks are for now, but friends?
Someone left Chad on my door. Oh. Okay, go pass on the luck. I'm going to navigate to this rock, which I'm never going to find myself. So pass on our luck, please. Where's the duck? Why did the dick rock go? Did I seriously just forget it? The holy dick rock is not... There it is. Good luck. Have fun over there, Genshushin. What the heck? This happened. Why did this happen? Goodbye.